Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, The Hammer of Thursagan. In our last episode, we completed Scenario 5, which involved the group arriving to a settlement as we're getting closer to Kal Kartha, and unfortunately we learned some somewhat disturbing facts, or at least it was heavily implied, that the masked dwarves of Kal Kartha are seemingly enslaving the human populace, the peasants of the region, and they were basically hunting through their houses and their villages looking for orcs that had been besieging the region. And we were able to assist with that. We cleared out orcs in the villages around here, and we were able to gain quite a bit of experience, which is very good. Now, the only thing is we haven't really resolved the issue of whether the dwarves of Kal Kartha are, again, enslavers or not, so that's something that I assume is going to come up here in the future, and obviously that calls into question the allegiance of Mavrer, and whether or not we're going to have to do something about that, but we will have to see where the story goes. Now, as I mentioned, we did get a fair bit of experience. Thankfully, our Angarthing, our Dwarvish Lore Master, is now level 3, which is fantastic. As you can see, he now has access to a healing ability as well as the ability to cure poison. It's only a 4+ healing, but hey, that's better than nothing. So very, very nice to have access to that. In addition to his increased magical attacks, the additional... we previously had just done 2 attacks on the ranged. Now we do 3, and of course those have that chance to slow. So very, very good there. And now we have a number of Dwarvish Lords. You can see here we've got a couple of them. And we also have our Dwarvish Sentinels. So all in all, pretty good outcome. Gold was the biggest problem we had in this scenario. And unfortunately, we are moving into the next scenario without any additional bonus gold. So things will be tough moving forward, I suspect. But at least we have a lot of powerful units to try to work with. Now, before I jump to the next scenario, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Oni Rusanen. Oni had a great reminder, which was I had auto-moved Angarthing in this previous scenario. I must have accidentally clicked before my turn was over, and then when the next turn started, he automatically moved over. What I could have done is clicked on the unit, right-clicked, and then undone the movement. And that's a good reminder from Oni. Typically, anytime you accidentally move a unit, as long as they don't discover something or get engaged in battle next to an enemy unit or something like that, you should be able to undo it. So just a great reminder from Oni. All right, let's proceed to the next scenario. Forbidden Forest. Who disturbs our forest? A delegation of the Northern Alliance, seeking the road through to Kal Kartha. We allow few outsiders in our forest paths, and no dwarves since the masked ones began to trouble our eastern margins. No axe-bearers shall come near our trees. Return whence you came. No, we have our duty. We must pass. You shall not pass here. Winter comes on our heels, and your forest straddles the only gap in these mountains. You leave us no choice but to fight you. So be it then. Yours will not be the first bones to nourish the earth of our forest. Alright, well here we are, Scenario 6, Forbidden Forest. Move both Aiglondur and Angarthing to the eastern signpost. Our defeat conditions are the death of Aiglondur, the death of Angarthing, the death of Mavrer, or if our turns run out and we have 32 turns left, we're going to have the standard carryover in effect, and we do have a note here. To win, either move Aiglondur to the signpost and Angarthing next to him, or move Angarthing to the signpost and Aiglondur next to him. Okay. Oh boy, so it seems like we've incurred the wrath of the elves since we need to move through their territory. Okay, here, I'm assuming this is the eastern signpost here. Oh, and you know what's really awful about this is that we are going to be fighting elves, and look at the terrain. It is almost completely forested, which means we are going to be at a massive disadvantage because, as you can see here, the dwarves do not obtain any additional defensive bonus when they are inside forest, whereas elves get a massive boost to their defense when they're in a forest. So this is going to be extremely difficult. I'm wondering perhaps if it's going to be... Oh my gosh, yeah, this is going to be a very tough battle. Oh boy. And And look at that. We have almost no gold to work with. This is going to be a tough scenario. Holy cow. So the objective is just to get to the signpost. So I'm thinking what we're going to want to do is try to avoid combat as much as we can, such that we're really just focused on getting through. We may even have to, you know, sacrifice some units just to kind of get by. I don't know. We'll have to see. I suppose the good news is it does look like there are a decent number of villages, so at least we'll have some income hopefully to work with. Although with the elves, the other thing I didn't think about is the elves have massively increased mobility and will be able to move through the terrain much faster than the dwarves. So we're going to have a double whammy of disadvantage. We're going to be slower and we're going to be lower defense. Oh man. Anyway, okay. Well, let's see what we've got to work with. So. I do see there's a castle down here. There's one over here. And I think I saw, yeah, there's one up here as well. So I'm assuming there's going to be like 3 enemy leaders. That would be my guess. So I'm guessing that they're all going to be sending units probably to where we are. So these two will kind of come up probably... These ones will probably just cross the river here. And I'm assuming this one is going to follow this path, come across the bridge. This one likely is going to head straight down along this path here. So, kind of no matter what we do, I think we're going to run into problems. I'm thinking maybe what we do is we kind of follow this path. We go maybe to this island. I'm hoping what we could maybe do is lure some elves into the fighting around the water where they're going to have less of an advantage. Maybe we can even post up on this island or something like that and have a bit of a fight there. We'll have to see, but... I'm thinking that might be the best way, and then we can kind of move on through here and get over to the signpost. Alternatively, we could make a push straight for the enemy objective, I guess, like the enemy base, but that would seem like a bit of a waste of effort. The other option is we split off Aiglondur and Angarthing with a small force and have them kind of escorted, and then we send the bulk of our forces to intercept other, you know, units coming at us. But we'll have to see what this brings. Oh, this makes me nervous, though. All the forested area, knowing that we're fighting elves. But enough yammering. Let's get to the actual action here. So, Angarthing, we're going to send down to grab this village, I think, is going to be the best bet there. Okay, so this one is owned already, as you can tell. Probably by this enemy leader. That would be my guess. Mavrer is just going to cruise along the path. We are going to bring back as many troops as we can. I think our Explorer is going to be very helpful, so let's grab that. We're going to probably just want as much muscle as we can muster. I'm thinking the Griffin Master will probably be helpful here just because of the mobility. We'll just have to be very careful because obviously the elves will have extreme mobility too, and we don't want the Griffin Master getting like ambushed or anything like that. So why don't we bring back our dwarves here. Grab the Pathfinder. And we will bring back the Griffin Master. And there, that used up all of our gold. So we're probably going to run a deficit yet again. But at this point, I really don't care. I think we have to pretty much be as... We're going to send Aiglondur up to grab that one. We're going to be as aggressive as we can because I think we're going to need it since we are fighting at such a severe disadvantage, as I mentioned, due to the problems with the terrain here. So why don't we head up this way with our... Griffin Master. We're just going to use the Griffin Master to try to get as many villages as we can in our control. Everyone else is going to just accompany... You know what? We can even move through the woods. I mean, that's not the worst plan ever. Of course, we could get ambushed more easily, most likely, but... I think we'll do a bit of that. So let's just kind of move on through. We'll go to this village. Got to be careful with Angarthing. We don't want him getting kind of ambushed on his own. Why don't we head over like this? That at least gives us some defense on the mountain there. Okay, and we can see, so we're fine here. So we should be able to grab this village on our way through. Again, our Griffin Master is just going to be there to grab villages. That's the whole purpose. So we'll end it there. No one can get there except Angarthing, but I'd rather him go down here. Ooh, he sighted something. What did he see? Okay, an archer. That's fine. We'll grab that village. And then everyone else is going to, as I mentioned, just head straight over here. We do have some hills here which we can sort of take advantage of, which is nice. So that's one thing. We might want to really watch. I think we're going to have to really watch the terrain and try to take as much advantage of any beneficial areas as we can. Yeah, and we can just grab all these villages up here for the gold. So that way, at least we're not running a, gargantuan deficit, hopefully. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is going to get ugly fast. So I think, yeah, kind of pushing through this middle area is going to be where we're going to have to go. So let's head over. We'll grab this one first. Oh, okay, what did we see? We sighted something. Oh, here on the bridge there. Okay. Well, maybe we'll start here then. Just grab the safe village first. We can grab this village here. And again, we're just going to keep pressing forward here. We have to be very careful. We don't want to put ourselves in a really substantial disadvantage. We don't want, though, if the elves are going to fight us, we want to try and fight them while they're on the path and we're in the woods rather than the opposite situation. Because obviously, if they can get into the woods, then they're going to be that much more difficult to deal with, which, again, not ideal for us. I'm just trying to see what would be best for movement. Now, hang on. Can anybody... Oh, yeah. Let's go here and there. That way now the elves are a little bit less able to get into the woods. There it is. So, again, we're just kind of... I'm thinking if we kind of go along the edge of the woods here, that way when they come in to attack us, we have a better spot to do that from. Okay, we're going to end the turn there. At least we are now in a net neutral for... Oh, God. And Garthing's up against a sorceress. That's not good. Oh, man, and they are just capturing our villages. This is awful. Okay, well, we're going to go up here and grab that one at least. Oh, this is going to be absolutely terrible. We're going to get bogged down in fighting so quickly. This is just going to be a nightmare of a scenario here for us. Okay, and the thing to remember is elves are neutral, so time of day means nothing, and that applies to us as well. It's not going to matter what time of day it is when we are fighting. Okay, we got this ranger here. We're going to have to try and give him the business here with our battle axe. Nice, good damage there. You know what? Mavra can do the same. Nice, good kill. Okay, now, if we can get this guy down, that would be great. We definitely want somebody down there to help out Angarthing. As I mentioned, I think really the objective is just going to be to keep moving. We don't want to get bogged down in fighting if we can avoid it. Let's see, we'd have to hit 3 times, which is kind of a shame. What about here? Oh, we'd only have to hit twice. Okay, let's try that. Perfect. Alright, so like I said, we're just going to keep moving. Okay, there's another one coming at us, of course. The Explorer does benefit... Oh, this is hill territory. It's a forest hill. Okay, that's kind of nice, actually. Now, Angarthing... You know what? We could put Angarthing here to try to get some healing going. And then we'll kind of just form up around the back of him here, maybe, like that. Oh, and you know what? We might be able to grab this village, too. Okay, so... You know what? I'm going to undo that, though. We've got our Griffin Master coming. I want him in with the rest of the troops. Again, so the goal is going to just be get across this bridge and then try to make it over to that signpost. I can see this getting ugly really fast just because of the... Wow, nice. Okay, we dodged almost all those hits. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, that magic damage is nasty. Yeah, I think gold is going to be a problem into the next scenario here, but it is what it is. We're just going to keep moving as we can. Like I said, I think the objective here is not to get into these fights. It's just going to be get across that river. Let's swing away and see if we get lucky. Nice, we did get lucky. That's good. The Explorer can actually grab this village, which I will do. And then, you know what? Angarthing could probably get the kill with his attacks. Our Sentinel is a little bit beat up. I mean, if I have to give up one or two of these units, I will. I'm not opposed to that, but I'd prefer not to, of course. Nice, there's a kill. A little more experience. All right, so we want to get across that river as best we can with all of our units here. Nice, there it is. Okay, and then what I'm thinking here, actually, is we put Angarthing there. Sentinel can go there, and then, yes, there we go. Now we've got a chance to keep that healing going. Ooh, and you know what? My Griffin Master is now in range of the Sorceress. I didn't think of that. Oh, and the Archer probably, too. Oh, I can't afford to lose that Griffin Master, though. This might not go well for us. I didn't think of that. Shoot. Okay, they're going for... Oh, no. Well, at least we got a good hit there. It's getting a boost from Angarthing there, from that Inspire. Yeah, the village situation, I don't think we're going to be able to really deal with it. What did we see? Ooh, a Ranger there. Again, we have to be very careful because that Ranger could just step out and attack our Griffin Master. The good news is we've pretty much made it across the river now. Now, of course, units can be coming out of here to fight us, but I'm thinking what we do is we just push on down this way. There's a lot of hills here, too, so if we have to make a stand, we could do it right here. All right, so let's grab... Remember, Aiglondur and Angarthing both have to make it to the signpost. That's the big thing. I wonder if we send the Explorer down. Oh, no, we got ambushed. Right, that's right. We won't see them because they have ambush. This unit can hide in forest and remain undetected by its enemies. Enemy units cannot see this unit while it is in forest, except if they have units next to it. Any enemy unit that first discovers this unit immediately loses its remaining movement. Oh, that's devastating. Well, all right, we'll try for a battle axe. I mean, but look at that. The odds to hit are terrible. Oh, that's atrocious. Yeah, that's really, really unfortunate. I might even want to put Angarthing over there, honestly. Ah, that's such a shame. Okay, well, we'll go like this. We'll try and slow. Nice, okay. That at least reduces the damage output. Oh, man, and of course Angarthing taking damage we can't really afford. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this Pathfinder back and hope that he levels up. As a way to kind of play some defense. We'll send this guy here because he's the most damaged. And then everyone else is just going to fall in here, I think. Yeah, like I said, we'll keep him back just to guard the... I'm hoping he levels up. Nice, there's the kill, and that, yes, now we've got another Explorer. Okay, that's big. You know what, if Mavrer stays there, he can at least kind of block the water path, which I don't hate. Then this Sorcerer can't get across, or Sorceress, I should say, can't get across as easy, which is kind of nice. Oh, I'm so tempted to try for that. Let me get closer. Okay, so there's the enemy commander, an Elvish High Lord, or at least one of them. Because remember, there's probably three. We've got green and blue for sure. And then I'm assuming down here we've probably got purple or whatever other color. Let's go a little closer. Oh, that's a big risk, you know. If we could take some Fairy Fire and be in really bad condition. I think, you know what, like I said, I'm not going to worry about money. I know it sucks, but we're going to run a big deficit. And we're just going to hope for the best here. Okay, Mavra is going to stay where he is just to kind of guard the water. And that's going to do it for the turn. Oh, man. 4 units just coming in. Come on, land that hit. Yes, there's big damage. Oh, man, our Explorer really getting beat up. Dishing out good punishment and a kill, though, which is what we need. Oh, and there's a unit that now is hidden in the woods. Oh, and we got slowed. Thanks. Well, that Explorer is probably going to die. I don't think there's much we can do about that. Oh my god, what is that? An Elder Woes. Holy cow. Oh my god. Okay, well, that is terrifying. 24 damage times 2 on Crush. It's lawful, so the Woes benefits during the day. That is... Oh, that's awful. Oh, man, and look at that. Our Explorer is basically toast. And there's units in the woods here for sure, so... Oh my god, this is just awful. Absolutely awful. Well, Mavra can at least... Mavra has high damage here, so maybe he can swing away, do some work here. Let's see if we can land 2 hits. Okay, well, he took some damage, but at least we got the kill. We can definitely kill this archer. It's got 1 health left, so I'm not too worried about that. You know what, let's go down here like this with our spear attack and try to land a hit. Nice, there's the kill. Okay, and Garthing, we need to maybe get to a village to get some healing. I'm thinking maybe going down this way would be the best. The only problem is we don't want him getting... Ah, there it is. That's what I was worried about. I was going to say I want to scout it out first before I commit to moving that way. Oh. This is absolutely terrible. Look at this. Huge amounts of damage. Well, we'll just try a hatchet throw, I guess. Of course, he regenerates, which means he's going to get a bunch of his health back every turn. Alright, the Explorer will put on the village for what that's worth. I don't think he's going to last, but... This Explorer is going to die, so we'll just try and do something. Nice, okay, at least we did some damage. The Griffin Master, I'm even hesitant to use the Griffin Master because I don't want to lose him. And we know there's a unit hiding in the woods there, so... Oh, this is just awful. Yep, and there it is, ambushed. Oh, we are going to lose this Griffin Master, probably. Yep. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Shouldn't have done that. I think our Griffin Master is toast. Alright, we are going to go here. Try to maximize that healing support. I mean, if we lose the Griffin Master, we lose him. There's nothing we can do at this point. It is what it is. Oh, R.I.P. our Explorer. And this one, too. Oh, man. That sucks. Oh, and our Sentinel is going to die, too. We just have to run, I think. I don't know if we have any other... Oh, no, and they're coming at us from this angle now. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is horrible. We are in really, really rough shape here. And, of course, Mavra is now kind of cut off, which is not good. Okay, let's go up here. Yeah, and now we'll swing away. Let's see if we can land some axe hits. Nice. Perfect. Okay, that was... We needed that kill really bad. Now, Aiglondur, we're just going to have to make a mad dash for this, I think. Yep, I don't think we have any other choice. There it is. Okay. We'll pull the Sentinel back. Now, here's the tricky part. Mavra is one of those units that has to live, right? So we need him to stay alive. So I think we will actually keep this unit back to try to help Mavra, because otherwise he's going to get triple teamed here. So let's step up like this, maybe. See if we can kill off this scout before it evolves. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to try that same thing with Mavra here. Come on, land it. Yes, there it is. We needed that. Now, here's the question. Do I sacrifice the Griffin Master? I really, really don't want to, but I almost think I have to keep Mavra alive. Oh, that's such a sad thing to have to do. Oh, what did I just see now? Oh, another unit down there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I have to kill the sorcerer at least, or try. Come on, we have to get lucky here. Land one of these. No! Okay, well, there goes the Griffin Master. R.I.P. Griffin Master. Oh, yeah, there it is. Here he goes. Wow, okay, he survived barely. Might be able to run away now. Let's see if we can get the Griffin Master out of there, maybe. Oh, our Sentinel just got schmacked. Okay, I think we've made it, pretty much. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we're pretty much out of the... Okay, we're going to use Mauvre to try to bail out our... Yes, there it is. Okay, now we can try to run with our Griffin Master. Maybe we can make it up to these mountains here. Let's see. That's fine. We'll just cruise right up there and get out of the way. Yep, perfect. Okay, so that Griffin Master's alive. I think Mauvre will be fine where he is. I don't think he's going to get killed, like, this turn or anything. We'll step over and just swing away. Okay, brutal luck. And you know what? Let's go here and reinforce their retreat, like, as they get closer. I think we might have escaped this one only with a couple of losses, which, to me, that seems like a win. I don't know. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm glad I put him there. That kind of blocks off my two main characters. Just hope we don't lose any more of our tier 3 units. Level 3, I should say. Yeah, Mauvre needs to stay alive, but he doesn't have to make it to the signpost. He just has to live. Nice. Okay, we dodged those attacks. Oh! Ouch. Thank goodness it wasn't full daytime, or this guy might have been in trouble. Okay, so these two, I think we're good. Now we just have to... We can just try and get a little bit of experience, maybe. Not that it matters for our level 3 units, but it is nice if you can get it. Mauvre can try for the kill here. Nice. Good job. Okay, I think we're gonna just end this. We're gonna go lick our wounds. This was not a good showing for us. Rally on me, everyone. We have better things to do than brawl with elves. Kal Kartha should be only another day's march north of here. Holy cow, that was awful. And we had to give up a couple of our scouts. I think we lost both of our explorers, which is terrible. But overall, I mean, we got this done, and you can see here we finished with a really healthy amount of bonus gold. So even though we were running a deficit, we actually, because we ended up finishing so much earlier than I guess maybe would be, well, we finished quite early, I guess I'll say, that translated to 31 gold per turn that we had remaining, and that left us with over 600 gold. So we're starting next scenario with 248, which is pretty good. So even though we lost a few of our tier 3 units, I think it was worth it, because really, had we gotten bogged down in a fight, I don't think we would have been able to do it. So all in all, it was painful, but I'm glad with how things worked out overall. And holy, yeah, it just really sucks that we lost those explorers. Let's take a look. Yeah, we had 3 losses. Oh, I forgot we lost the Sentinel as well. Oh, man, that's 3 level 3 units. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, not my best showing, but I think this mission is pretty tough. At least, you know, I can kind of tell, just given that, like, the terrain was all forest. You've got 3 enemy leaders, all of which have units that are benefiting from being in the forest. And as dwarves, there's no benefit to being in the woods. I mean, I suppose one thing I could have done is taken more of a stand here, tried to whittle down the enemy units first, and then moved on. But I think that might have been dangerous as well, because look how powerful these woes are, right? They could have just surrounded us and beat us to death too. So, I mean, again, I'm going to take it. I'm not super happy with it, but overall, I'm just glad I made it through. And we've still got all of our Dwarven Lords at the very least. So I'm going to save it here. We're going to call this one completed. And we have plenty of bonus gold going into that next scenario. So overall, I think we'll be able to recoup our losses, hopefully, in the near future in the next scenario. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.